3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome to the SBAS podcast show, and we are on season 2, episode 3.
Already know.
Mike's on, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, you guys are switching up. That's what's up. So you're both on this.
Yep.
Alright, now hey guys.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the SBAS podcast.
I don't know what was worse.
Sorry, these guys are just giving me. Yeah, season 2, episode 3, and today we're going to be talking about the work Christmas party. Either sack it or back it. On the panel today we have
Pleasure, Pete.
Millionaire Mike, what's going on, man?
and
Can we call you Furry Mike?
Yeah, you could, I suppose.
the drip's looking nice, bro.
Yeah. It's come through the gums, you know.
I'm saying.
It's warm and ready for Christmas.
Yeah. And so, as we're in the festive season, we thought we'd talk about something a bit fun and about the Christmas party. I know my work's always done a Christmas party, and we're going to be talking about funny stories about our experiences with Christmas party. He's going to give us a little spin from a HR point of view, and just make some fun with it, really. So, do you guys attend your work Christmas parties generally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. Yep. But I think, well, you know the place, innit? So problem I have is like it's regional. So sometimes you can end up in like 4 or 5. Christmas parties.
Seen. So it's not just
So it's
your
like,
place.
Yeah. So like there's been years where I've done like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, it was a Christmas party that made me give up alcohol.
Yeah.
So
For real?
Yeah. I
Why?
got
Went a bit too hard.
I got to party number 3
Yeah.
and I just couldn't do it anymore, man.
Mm.
Just couldn't do it. My head was just like, oh. Like
But were you over drinking though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you.
Yeah.
I have. I mean, like, I think the Christmas party thing is just free flowing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
And like when you're rolling from party to party to
Mhm.
party, it's different when you're with your friends and stuff. Like
Yeah.
you might, you know, like me and my boys, we used to kind of like do a Christmas thing. It'd be like Friday through to Saturday, and that's it.
Yeah.
And like when it's Christmas and it's like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, that's hard, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
What about yourself?
Yeah, bro. So I guess by the time we finish film, this episode, man, would have already taken place, man. And I'll be honest with you, like I've got to go because it's one of them things in a year that if you don't attend,
Yeah.
it's a bit sticky because people will talk about you at the table like you didn't come and you start whispering.
Yeah.
Maybe it
on the
depends on the
culture,
workplace.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it depends
I was
on the
gonna
culture of
say.
the workplace. But
Yeah.
I think from my point of view, I definitely want to go because to be fair, I do get on with most of the people I work with anyway. So
It's good to know.
so sometimes it's nice to just have a social with some of them. But one thing I will say is like you're absolutely right about the regional thing. There was one I went to a couple of years ago, and I basically had to call my missus and said, "Babes, I'm not going to lie to you, the devil is outside." You know, she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Babe, the devil is outside." Like it was at the NEC in Brom, yeah.
Yeah.
Drum pies, man.
And you know NEC is massive, yeah.
Yeah.
It was us lot, and then bare other Christmas parties.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually inside?
They have,
Yeah.
I didn't know they do that.
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Bro.
didn't know that.
The devil is lurking, and honestly,
Not in red though, yeah.
No, I'm not even saying that, but it's like it's because do you know at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna put myself into a situation where there's bare ravenous chicks out there, like and you don't know, like if you be drinking and you be acting a mad thing, doesn't matter how much love you've got for your missus, bro. You could be caught slipping out the manner with no whip, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I called my missus and said, "Babes, the devil's outside." So she was like, "Okay. So what do you want to do?" So I'm going to go back to the hotel room and me and you are going to be having some phone sex, man. And I just went back to my hotel room. I ducked out. I didn't even say bye to everybody. Irish exit, boom, and just stayed in the hotel. And I was there
Safest
with my
thing.
missus. Yeah. Because one thing I did look at, prior to us shooting this episode, it's like Christmas parties are responsible for mad breakups, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's always some kind of madness happening. And
so I've got some stats with that. So
yeah,
one poll I looked at was
before you carry on, are you gonna attend yours?
Yeah, I will do. But I've kind of, when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie. As we'll go through the episode, I'll tell you some stories because I've been an absolute mad one.
Yeah,
I've gone raving with you guys basically. As I've got older, I've just changed my approach to it. Like I'll be going eating the food, have a chat to who I need to, and then I'm ducking by about 2 hours because I know how sticky things have been, and then I will tell you some stories as the episode goes.
All right, cool,
really sticky jams, literally.
All right.
But yeah. So one poll suggested that Christmas parties, 32% of Christmas parties have led to some sort of household argument after the event.
Wow.
Apparently, on another poll I'm looking at, 15% of work disciplinaries increased after the Christmas party.
50%?
15.
Oh, 15. Oh, okay. All right.
Like in January time. Following up on investigations.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I asked you,
Pascal,
has been in HR for quite a bit of time. What are the kind of... I'd ask this question.
What kind of things do we get investigations for?
Yeah. What's the most kind of common things that kind of happen? Not happen, but...
The most common is usually a fight of some sort.
A fight, okay.
Yeah. Normally it's a fight or drunken disorderly behaviour.
Okay.
In the event. That's the top two that I see.
For real?
Yeah.
That you've dealt with on the regular basis.
But the thing is, it's the reasons behind the fights.
What, as in
that's where it's different
and stuff?
So it ranges from alcohol fueled. It could be that some guy has like tried to chat a chick up.
Yeah.
And it's like caused a problem between the co-workers.
Yeah.
One of the biggest ones we had was some girl just broke up or something. This wasn't at my current workplace.
Yeah.
Some girl had just broken up or something. And this other, like the manager was trying to move to it. Like take advantage of it. Yeah.
Rotted.
And basically one other colleague was like, no, punch him in the face, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
So who got in trouble? The manager or the other guy? Or both of them?
Both.
Yeah.
So, because people forget, like Christmas parties, you're still at work.
Yeah. I see some madness.
That's the biggest thing. So it's not, well, because there's like a loophole in it. They're like, well, we're not in working hours, which is true, but you're still representing the company. So it's the brand damage that it does. Because a lot of these times when companies book out tables, it will say like 3 or whatever, you know what I mean? It'll be on the table so they know that you're associated with that company.
Yeah.
That's what people forget.
So just on this kind of topic on kind of madness, so what's the kind of madness that you've seen or you've kind of been associated with at a Christmas party previously?
Well, I've had several jobs, so there's been instances where I've seen people do lines of yay in front of their managers, thinking like they were out on a jolly, not realizing that they were still at work.
That's madness.
So so
people get too.
So people get to forget that this is not your Saturday night with the man. Like you can't just be breaking out about a 0.5 bag and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? That's that.
Yeah.
I've seen some very interesting behavior in car parks from people that were supposedly committed to other people, engaged in all kinds of madness.
Yeah.
And then I've seen arguments break out, like and I've seen people go missing, but you don't know where they're gone. You know what I mean?
What about yourself?
What have I ever been into a madness?
Any madness in a Christmas party?
No, I can't say I have. I tell you what often happens.
Yeah.
Is you get girls who, depending on how big the company is, because if you work in a small company, it's not always that big. The chick that likes you may not always tell you, but you can see that she'll be speaking to you a lot longer.
Yeah.
During the time of the party, like she finds herself sitting next to you and start chatting to you. So I kind of had a couple of things talk to me and in a way that I can kind of see, like, okay,
that if you wanted to,
if me and you, let's go somewhere else, sort of thing. I could pattern it.
Yeah,
that's happened to me a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've had a woman blatantly offering me her mouth, for all kinds of pleasurable things. She said it raggo as well. I was quite surprised by that. But that's about it, really. I've never been involved in anything mad.
I got caught once.
Caught doing what?
smashing one chick in the toilet in some pub.
Damn.
Gone back.
I didn't know she was there, bro. I just turned around, she was there.
Yeah.
And
What,
then
live and
we-
direct, as you were.
So I was like
as you
washing
were
my
on the
hands. Yeah?
pitch.
No, I was washing
Yeah.
my hands and that, done whatever, and then she just came in, pushed me into the cubicle bit.
Yeah.
Door was locked. I was like, okay. But I was drunk, innit? That's the thing, innit?
Yeah.
I was,
Yeah.
This is years ago.
Yeah,
This is years ago. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this is my supermarket days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I was a bit younger as well then.
Mm,
And then one manager like was basically banging on the door because he needed to do a doogie in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
So
the
it was like,
toilet,
we're
there's
stuck.
other toilets or everything.
Nah, there was only that one in
Oh,
it. So
you
he was like
babe,
banging on the door, and everything.
Oh, long.
And he wouldn't leave in it. They wouldn't leave because that was the only men's.
Yeah, he didn't want to shit his pants.
So
yeah.
it was bait. We got caught.
I
So
think,
what happened after that? Did
Go
you
on.
get disciplined?
Do you know what? No one said. No, I did. I definitely didn't get disciplined.
Yeah.
And apart from like colleagues chatting about it, obviously in the canteen and that kind of thing in that environment.
yeah,
No
Was the
one
chick
really.
single?
I don't even know.
I know who the chick is. I don't know what her status was at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's
Just on that,
Different apartment.
apparently, 40% of office romances are made from the Christmas party.
Actually, that's quite a good point. So me and Rima met at a Christmas party.
Okay.
For real?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to
The first
Christmas
time.
parties then.
Well, I
Yeah.
say meet. That's the first time I saw her.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah. You
I
kind
can't
of
argue with
initiated the first eye
With your-
contact.
Predatory eyes.
my predator eyes.
Predator.
Nah, do you know what? This is
Predator
one
boxing.
thing. This is a big argument in our marriage. She says that I was checking her out.
Yeah.
She gate crashed our Christmas party. You know Camden Holiday Inn?
Yeah.
They got like a ballroom on the river, innit?
Okay, yeah.
We had a Christmas party there. She gate crashed. I was with the HR manager looking out over, and she's like, "Who's that girl?" I was like, "I don't know who they are." So I was looking at her, bro. My eyesight, I can't see V over there, let alone see her from this balcony.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then that
Oh,
was
sick.
And she asked people who I was.
Yeah, and then
So there's a good thing that comes from Christmas party.
Yeah. So I
I
guess
guess things as well.
Yeah.
So I'll go into. So for me, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I was a bit mad. So I had this one company I just started at, and we'll do. Do you know what? Before we used to go out, we used to have shots and stuff like that. So it was like a long day, and obviously the Christmas party was in the evening, and so I didn't really had like a sandwich or something all day, and then I started doing shots from about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then so pre-drinks, we're just drinking, and then by the time the evening came, I was just drinking like straight from like the champagne and shit. I had about 10 glasses or whatever, and then I don't know what happened. I blacked out and I woke
I've
up.
been on a Christmas party with you, haven't I?
Think so, but yeah, I'm not mentioning no companies. No. So I woke up now next morning, and I'm in some hotel room, and I'm wearing one socks like somewhere down there. I'm just in my pants, and my phone. So I had 2 phones back then. Don't ask me why, but I had 2 phones back then.
Yeah.
One phone has the battery missing completely from it, and I've got all scratches down my back and like my legs and stuff like that.
Sounds like you met Jeffrey Dahmer.
What sandwich did you eat, bro?
That's what I'm saying. And then like, so I just, obviously the party was in the hotel, and so I can't find my clothes. So I've only got like one shoe, one sock, found
One
other socks,
battery.
one sock,
Oh,
and
you're
then
down to your drawers.
down to my drawers. I couldn't even find my shirt, couldn't find my trousers,
Yeah.
and literally half a phone. So my other phone's like nearly dead. So I managed to call an Uber, and but
Were there traces of blood anywhere?
no blood, just like nothing. Just wearing my boxer shorts on my thing and my shirt. I had to get downstairs. I had to go past the breakfast hall though, and everyone else, like my manager was there having breakfast and stuff like that. So I had to sneak out in my boxer shorts with one shoe to the taxi. I managed to get away with it.
Somebody stole your trousers.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I really don't know till this day. And then, do you know, just like at work on Monday and you're just waiting for like HR or someone to come up to you to say, well, what did you do, kind of thing. But nothing ever happened.
You didn't have pain when you were sitting down.
No, I
I
didn't.
was going to say there was no.
Okay. All right.
No bruising.
Well, I was just reckless back then, so I would never ever do that again. And I've just seen some madness. Like one guy was screaming out, "Fuck the CEO of the company" and stuff like that. Like
That's mad.
But I blame myself because I was like,
was that it? No, was that you?
no, because
Why do you blame
I was giving him alcohol.
So you were
okay.
instigating
Yeah,
it.
yeah. He's
Oh,
like,
you're one of them
yeah,
ones, yeah.
I don't drink much because it's like, just drink. You stop being an idiot, man. You're an idiot.
You called him a pussy,
I
already.
did. Bumper pussy, one of them ones, and he got drunk, man. So I helped him out on that one, though, man. But
What, was you his rep?
yeah,
Did you ever lips on someone you shouldn't have lips?
Yeah.
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 And then
Like,
they
but it wasn't my fault. I was drunk again.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
This
yeah,
girl, I wasn't really on it, but she was on it. She just jumped on me in front of everyone, man.
Although the mistletoe thing, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Boy,
Lips and
I don't
thing.
like that mistletoe stuff.
And the next morning, everyone's talking about it. Office gossip. What about Secret Santa now? 'Cause that's very techie.
Yeah.
Because there's some mad stories about what people have been given and stuff like that. You choose to P any kind of mad Secret Santa stories?
So, someone got me. No, the only wild thing I had was it was a what they call it? Like you tie it around your waist and it's a ball and you're supposed to like do this shit.
Oh, with your
Like when you
Really?
yeah, that's it. That's the only thing, really.
Okay. Is it tied to like a tennis?
You tie it around your waist,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's like some ball thing. And you're supposed to like
That's mad.
and it's got a cup, so you're supposed to like do that to get it in the cup like this.
Oh, see.
I've not used it. I think it's still at home. Oh shit, that says how recent it was.
Wow.
I don't even know who got that though. That's a bit
Yeah,
worrying.
Someone gave me a banana.
That's not.
well,
Are you thinking?
can see what I'm joking.
No, I'm joking. No, nobody gave me a.
I was gonna say at least it was in the £5 limit.
No, I was aware of there was this young, attractive girl that used to work with us, and then somebody gave her a big cucumber for a Christmas Santa. It was huge. I don't know where they got it from, but do you know when everyone's unwrapping it and that didn't go down too well? Yeah. In the end, the person had to be disciplined stage 3 because whilst he wasn't, I mean, it's a fruit, and he argued the case like, felt she wanted some protein or something in a diet. We all knew that subliminally you wanted to basically say, "Hey, here's a Big John's" sort of thing. do you know what I'm saying?
I think
I've never had anything given that.
I think the most techie thing I've seen was. So there's two things. So there was one girl that was always going, I've got a new boyfriend. Someone blatantly bought her a dildo, a black dildo, and she opened it in front of everyone. They were trying to investigate who gave it, but boy, the person just didn't say anything. And there was this one guy, he was really, really nice guy, like he's really deeply religious, he's Christian, and then someone bought him a Ouija board. But I've never seen someone switch so quickly. Who bought this? I was trying not to look. Do you know you just didn't? I won't find.
Was it you?
No, it wasn't. That's dread, man. So
that's
I think
super dread, man.
As obviously you said, you can get disciplined for that kind of stuff. So Secret Santa's a bit of a techie one.
Secret Santa. Some companies have banned them because I also knew this lady was going out with this youth.
Yeah.
He was a Muslim guy. She knew he was Muslim.
Yeah.
She also knew that he was going to be promised to women within his community. So he told her from the get-go, look, if me and you do a thing, it can only be fun. But she obviously fell in love with it. Christmas Santa time, again, another food associate. She bought him a freaking long salami. We all know that salami is fucking pork. Yeah, and he was like,
"You can get turkey salami."
Yeah, but she bought him pork. She bought him the pork one, which I thought was dread. And she got sacked as it anyway because that was very insensitive. And then thereafter, the company banned it. Decided no more.
But I was going to say, most like our company, they know who's done what because you put your name in, and someone always does like
they've got that. But this is before all that.
But we're talking about back in the day, you had to back in the day you pulled the name out the hat, innit? But now it's all done electronically.
Yeah, and then you can get shafted for that. Man,
now it's like,
I've got one this year, and it's sick. Like, it's this dedicated website, and you've got a wish list. So so you can't. So I basically asked for some Versace aftershave.
Your limit's not £10.
No, our limit is a bit higher than that.
Just slightly.
I'll be cutting out on that one.
I'll be like, no one's getting that.
So I asked for
unwished, unfulfilled.
I asked for something that I know I was going to use because I don't want no freaking mask or nose or something. If I want to spend some money on somebody, get you something that I'm going to use, man. But now it's a bit more sophisticated. But back in the day, it was really techie.
So what would you say are the pros and cons of attending the Christmas party from your point of view?
I would say from my point of view, yeah, it's like all of you worked your asses off for the last 12 months, yeah, and it's an opportunity to let
Not everyone.
Not everyone, you're right. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Not everybody works hard, but generally most of you, it's an opportunity for some of you to just let your hair down and to sit down and catch jokes with some of the members of your team and that. And I think it is nice to kind of have a nice meal and then just celebrate and not be working and just be chilling. Yeah. That's the pros. The cons, one thing I don't like about Christmas parties is the fact that people get mad drunk, yeah. Sometimes people get really brave and they start saying like stupid stuff like, you know what, mate, you're my favourite black mate. You know, stuff, dickhead stuff like that. Like, you know, that's the bit, you know, you're like, fuck's sake, man. Just have your favourite mate. Just, you know, I don't add an adjective to it. Just keep it simple. There's that. The second thing as well is that some things might be eyeing you up, man, and trying to, you know, trying to, you know, give it, you know, shave that extra layer of hair and, you know, that get that Brazilian because they think they might be able to bag you on the day and it ain't gonna happen. And the cons as well, like, is the fact that don't stay too late.
Yeah.
Personally, that's what I would say to everybody. Like, don't stay too late, man. Like, you know, when you realize that, you know what, I'm wavy and I could be doing madness, just get an Uber and duck, bro. Yeah. Just keep it simple. Last year I went to a Jeezy concert. Like, I was with my crew, with my colleagues and that, and I bought a Jeezy ticket and I was like, no, I've got to see Jeezy.
Oh yeah, so, have like a backup out plan kind of thing.
I had a second thing I had to go to. It also gives you an excuse to say, look, I've got to go. But I didn't bother telling them I bought the Jeezy ticket on the day. And I was out, boom, went to the O2 on my ones and just watched Jeezy. And to me, that was a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass.
I think if you've got like a good close team.
Yeah.
So like, I think when you've got a wider team, that's the ones I don't like. Like, because that's when there's always some shit. But like when it's a close team, like you say, it's quite nice to like just get together, have a nice meal. And like, obviously, you know, our ones are always overnight. Usually. Yeah. I think like the smaller ones that I've been in, it's quite nice actually. You get up and it's quite a chill day. The rest of the day, you just like take your time to get home, have breakfast together, whatever. I quite like it when it's like that.
Yeah.
Wider ones like the ones we used to go to.
Yeah.
Are not too
trouble, man.
There's always some trouble. I think the cons of it is there's always at least 5 people that get too drunk.
Yeah, always
do some shit.
Yeah. Yep.
And there's always and then there's always like you said, the opposite of your one. There's always someone who wants to get mouthy or leery or like. I think because if you hold like certain positions in that, they just want to mouth off at you because it's like an opportunity.
Yeah,
you just want to shut up, you dickhead.
Yeah, I agree.
It just ruins the day.
The next day, you know, because of that. Because you know, because one thing I don't like about Christmas parties, and that's a very good point, Pierre. I didn't mean to cut you, but you know, you got some upper management, because they get brave because they have something to drink and that they start to say shit that they would normally say in the office.
Yeah.
But they know but because we're outside the office and we're all around having a drink, they think they can run their mouth, man. Which is hence why I have no intention of like staying longer than I need to. I'll do the dutiful thing by attending, having a few drinks, pre-drinks, post-drinks, give it 40 minutes, an hour. If I have to strategically ask my missus to give me a call or certain things to say, you got to go home, you know, I've got a flat tire, I'll just stop, honestly, swear down. You know, because it's the best way, I think.
Yeah, I think for me, again, it's just networking, like, especially if you kind of work remotely and stuff like that, gives you a chance to have a conversation with someone outside of work and just, get me, sometimes it's nice to know someone, just socialize with them outside of the work environment. And so I kind of like that. Cons, again, is just, I think quite recently, I've kind of, not recently, but when I was younger, you know, it used to come out with me and my work friends all the time. I used to have close work friends like that, but now I've kind of separated work and my social life. So you would only see a work version of me. There's nothing else. There's not straight. Yeah. And so it's that kind of, oh, what you doing this? Blah, 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 blah. People try and get too familiar. And as you said, like, people can either get leery or it could either go, oh, so what you doing? Like, blah, 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 blah. For me, relationships and work do not mix. I've done it before and I'll never do it again. So one of them ones, keep it platonic kind of thing.
Yeah. That's the bag, innit? You don't want to fumble the bag.
Yeah, you don't.
So until you become self-sufficient or whatnot, you know, you got to understand that's where the majority of your income comes from.
Yeah.
But I think, sorry to cut you,
Yeah, go
but the part of the reason why a lot of people go to Christmas parties as well, like bonuses are paid as well sometimes, and they want to be able to extract as much as they can from the company. So they want to be seen in it. They want to be this ambassador at work and that. And that's why some people would go to a party. I mean, I would encourage everybody to go because there's always one or two people that you like to hang out with at work. But my advice is just duck when you get sticky.
So, looking at our poll, just give me 2 seconds. Phone keeps on switching off.
It's that voice again.
Yeah, that piss off. So how many are going to attend the Christmas party? We asked our followers, and yes, 38%. The majority, 62%, was no. Sack it off.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting though?
What was it again? What percentage no? Sorry.
Yeah.
38 yes and 62% no.
Bro, it's. I was watching or reading a newspaper article because people will forget. Yeah, this is post-COVID now.
Yeah.
So like some people don't even go in the office that much. They don't even have no real office connections. So bare people are not willing to go to the Christmas parties because they don't really see any connection to the people that they work with because we've got loads of remote working and hybrid working. But that's an astonishing percentage.
That has surprised me, I have to admit. I thought more people would be. But do you think, right? Because like a lot of companies now are not making profit and not doing so well. So they're actually saying to people that you have to part fund or fund.
I would not go to a Christmas party that I have to part fund.
So I think that might be as well, like maybe where some of that stats come from. Because I know quite a few businesses are saying like, we'll give you like an allowance or something. Yeah. But then the rest of it you have to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's a good point. The NEC thing I was telling you about, that was a big part.
You had to pay for that.
Regional, yeah. And they put us in hotels. You could even get a cab all paid for. They must have spent super dough, right? Then they decided that it was too expensive. So now they've made it down to departments or to regions. So only the regions in that particular London region will have their own party. Where anyone else that wants to attend, you'll have to find your own trip down there. And if at the discretion of your line manager, you could claim it back. But if not, you've got to pay for it out your own back. So I think you're right. I think profits are kind of being hit as well because personally, and if you were to ask me, no party, no bonus. I'll say I dug the party. So give me the freaking bonus, man. Like the dough all day, every day. I don't really business about the party too tough because I can organize something with the people that I mess with at work, and we can have a couple of drinks ourselves and
you go for a shisha and that.
That'd be cool. It simple. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, final thoughts on this then. Start with VP. Christmas party, back it or sack it?
I think back it. I think the option should be there. Yeah. I think like you say now, the stats say as well, like people don't want to go in there. I think the option should always be there to do something. I guess for me, I'm kind of like in a space where in terms of what an employer should give, I think it should be in reality of what performance is. So if the business isn't performing well, I don't think it's right to expect that the business is going to fund some of these things. Because some of these things are like 10 bags. Easy. You know what I mean? So I think options should be there, but it should be sensible. And or if you're the colleague on the other side, then you should be reasonable in what you expect. So that's what I think.
No, I agree. I personally say you should back it personally because I think it's always good. I think it's good for many reasons. Sometimes that might be the icing on the cake that tells you, "Nah, bun this. I'm not coming here next year. I want to leave. I want to get something better." Or you might reinforce that actually I joined a good company and I like the people outside of work as well. So I think you need to test the waters at every single stage of your career. For one, I will do that. For two as well, I think it's always good to know how people are socially because you got fake people that you work with at work. And you want to be able to trust some of your colleagues to a certain degree. And sometimes social events like that will either cement, your assumptions or may even, be different from what you assume. But I would say go and have a good time and always remember that you're at work. So always be sassed. Don't get too drunk. And if you are drunk, pretend to be drunk and then, and kind of observe.
Wait, if you are drunk, pretend to be drunk.
As in if you're drinking, if you're drinking rather, pretend to be drunk. Because sometimes sometimes as well, stick around because they spill the tea on some stuff. Some people's tea's been spilled, like the whole jug has been spilled. You find out about bare things. So if you were the type of person that likes to find out about information, extract information,
That's the
from
best
people,
one of the best places.
it's the
when
best
people
time
get
to
drunk.
go. Yeah.
Do you want another wine, love?
Yeah, yeah.
Pascal, this is what I'm doing in this spare time.
But I would say,
Yeah.
say back it, man. It's an important time of the year to socialize and that, you know, and the love can be taken from it.
I would totally agree with both of your points. I'd say back it again. It's something. If it's free or you do get something, you get. You know, it's not charging you much, and again, you get to socialize with your colleagues, and just sometimes it's nice just to be outside the office environment with some people you work with. But I think the big thing for me is, as Millionaire Mike mentioned, you at work, don't do anything stupid, because it will come back to bite you in the backside.
Yeah, 100%.
Many ways, relationship-wise, or even it could cost you your job. Just keep your head.
Or your trousers in your case.
Or trousers, basically.
And one shoe.
And one shoe, which I like them shoes. So
how do you separate a pair, bro?
I don't know.
You have to be a certain type of person.
I was
got my theories,
super drunk. Super.
Maybe it just fell off.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But all I know is, the truth hasn't come out. I don't know. But I could walk straight, so I knew that was a good sign. So
Was that you could walk straight because you only have one shoe? That's not straight, bro. That's not straight.
I could walk properly. I wasn't hobbling.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I wasn't hobbling. But I would never put myself in that situation. Get me? But whatever you choose to do, choose it wisely. But thanks again. Don't forget to follow us on X, Spotify,
YouTube,
Instagram, Facebook, Spotify,
TikTok. We are on TikTok
as well.
Apple Podcasts.
We everywhere, man. Yeah, we everywhere.
And do we say Happy Christmas to them?
It's Happy Christmas, yeah.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, man.
And a Happy New Year.
Oh man, that's it. We're good, boy. Yeah, man, Christmas parties, bro, man. It's a mad thing, man. Like, to be honest with you, like, the older I get, the less and less I want to. Yeah, I'm with you, man. When I was younger, I was on the madness, you know.
I just get seriously stupidly drunk. I look back now. So you look back on yourself and you're like, you were a dickhead.
Yeah, but it's all experience.